Greetings and welcome to Dumb Lumdall Hall of Fame Collectibles and more. We're coming live today with Hall of Fame Biographies, episode 322 and 323, Willie Wells and Jack Wheat. Willie Wells and Jack Wheat, our two Hall of Famers for today. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's get our 5-minute warning going here. And I'm going to say we started at 3:03. So at 3:08, we'll end the early birds, okay? We got God is Greats in the house. And we do have 975, 25 more entries to go for the October-November giveaway. God is great. With a 1+. Now we got Yoda Papa Vintage. This is 3 days in a row for Yoda. Thanks for popping in here, David. Now we've got Lockin' 99. Lockin' 99. Thanks for popping in, Jason. Appreciate you being here. And Bernie H. Bernie H. Bernie H. That gives us 4. Titus. Guru. David. Jason Cook. Lockin' 99. And Bernie H. Gives us 4. All right, my other computer's loading up, but we're good to go so far. Let's see, what do we got? 3-minute mark. We got 2 more minutes to go to see if anybody else wants to chime in. We will have a trivia for today, and we'll do the weekends, not a trivia, but it's a dubious distinction once again. Okay. So it is dubious distinction. And our trivia today is one correct answer. It'll be worth 5 points when we get to that in just a moment. What do we got left here? About a minute to go, and then we'll get ready after our trivia into our content, and we'll end with this Fairfield Friday. We will be doing our last Fairfield that I have in the archives here. All right. So other than that, I think from what my tracking shows me on my holiday mega case, should be here the beginning of next week sometime. Possibly Tuesday, I think, is when it might show up. And we got Dragon Fan Tim here just in the nick of time. Dragon Fan Tim. Who's still not here. But that's okay. We've got you logged in there. Tim? All right. So, we do got the 5-minute end to early birds. Let me end the early birds. This here. Okay, let me get that. Let that start loading up. Let's get into our trivia. Get into our trivia. Okay. So for this Friday, November 15th, 2024, the baseball birthdays are Gus Bell, Pedro Barbone Jr., Pat Reagan, and Mickey Livingston. And our trivia again, which one? Name the player who did not win an MVP award for the Pirates. All right, there's 5 choices, 1 correct answer. Whoever gets the correct answer first will get 5 entries in our October-November giveaway. Okay, so once again, name the player who did not win an MVP award for the Pirates. Is it A, Dick Groat? Is it B, Lawrence McCutcheon? Is it C, Dave Parker? Is it D, Paul Wainer? Or is it E, Lloyd Wainer? Go ahead and put your guesses in now. The first one to get it correct will get the 5 entries. Okay, we get everybody caught up here with their entries initially here. A1 plus. All right. Let's see who we got so far. 1 guess. Anybody else going to make a guess? We will go just over a minute to go in your guessing. Okay. Let's see. Dragon Fan Tim guessed B. God is Great guessed C. We got just under a minute to go, and then we'll reveal the answer and see if somebody got it correct. Oh, that's an awesome picture. Let me get this guy up and running. And that guy. Okay. Got 30 seconds to go. And we've got Bernie H with A. Bernie H with A. Yes, I do. 1 more to go. Get my Google loaded up on my PC. We'll be good to go for the rest of the show. Okay. Let's set this right up here for now. Few seconds here. That's a little test of my Christmas TV here. Wish You a Merry Christmas. I'll be playing that at least once each stream until Christmas. Get everybody locked in for We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Actually, I went 30 seconds over, but nobody got it right. Nobody got it right. It says, name the player who did not win an MVP award for the Pirates? And that would be Lloyd Wainer. Lloyd Wainer. E. A little bit late there, Bernie, but that's why I couldn't figure out why you couldn't get that one right. You should have known that. All right. It does say on the back here, E, Little Poison, younger brother of Big Poison, Paul Wainer, did not win an MVP. Too late, Donald. So happy we can say Merry Christmas again. Exactly. Okay, nobody got today's trivia. That's fine. We'll go on to now dubious distinction. So for tomorrow, Saturday, November 16th, the birthdays for tomorrow are Dwight Gooden, Maury Arnovich, Frank Bowling, and Glenn Burke. And then our Sunday birthdays for Sunday, November 17th, 2024 are Tom Seaver, Mitch Williams, Jeff Nelson, and Jim Brewer. Okay. So other than that, that is the dubious distinction is name the 2 division winning teams. Well, this is a trivia. This is a trivia. We do have something in the back. So 5 points if you get the 2 division winning teams that won 100 games but were ousted in the first round of the playoff. Okay. Restore on that one. That should be good. I think we're almost up to date here now. Name the 2 division winning teams that won 100 games but were ousted in the first round of playoffs in 2022. Again, 5 points for the 2 correct answers. Go ahead and start your guessing now. I read that wrong. Okay. So what were the 2 teams, 2 division winning teams that won 100 games but were ousted in the first round of the playoffs in 2022? Get this ready here so I can show you the answers when we get there. Okay. I'm going to go with a little over a minute to go. I'll tell you when we get, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go on the answers. What 2 teams won 100 games or more, but were ousted in the first round of the playoffs in 2022? Okay. Less than 30 seconds to go. Less than 30 seconds to go. Okay, 10 seconds to go. There we go. Dragon fan Tim got it. The Dodgers and the Braves. All right there, Dragon fan Tim. You got that one for 5 points. Let me read over the answer here, and then we'll get into our biographies today. Okay. Yeah. Take a sip of water here real quick. It was the Dodgers and the Braves. The answer on the back here is the Braves won 101 games and won the National League East, but lost 3-1 to the Phillies. The Dodgers won 114 and took the National League West title, but lost to the Padres 3-1. So there you go, the Braves and the Dodgers and the Braves, either way you want to put it. And Dragon Fan Tim got that one, and that gets us through our 2 trivias. So we're going to do our 2 biographies next year. We are going to be doing Willie James Wells and ZAC Wheat. But we're going to do Willie James Wells first. Willie James Wells, Negro Leagues, 1924 to 1948. Combined superior batting skills, slick fielding, and speed on the bases to become an 8-time All-Star in the Negro Leagues. A power hitting shortstop with great hands, ranks among the all-time Negroes. Negro Leagues. Hold on a second. Trying to leaders in doubles, triples, home runs, and stolen bases, played on 3 pennant-winning teams with the St. Louis Stars, one with the Chicago American Giants, and one with the Newark Eagles. Overall, he played for many Negro Leagues clubs, with stints in the Canadian, Mexican, and Cuban leagues. Player manager in the Negro Leagues as well. There you go. That is our Hall of Fame plaque postcard. But I don't have a card. I do have a complete set of all the Hall of Famer postcards from Cooperstown. Okay, so Willie Wells be first. Willie Wells be first. We get that opened up there, and I think we should be on track here. Looks like we've got maybe 6 thummies up here. Yep, I see 6 thummies up so far. All right. So Willie James Wells was born August the 10th, 1906, and passed away on January 22nd, 1989, at the age of 82. Nicknamed the Devil, was an American baseball player. He was a shortstop who played from 1924 to 1948 for various teams in the Negro Leagues and in Latin America. Wells was the best base runner who hit for both power and average. He was the finest with his glove, committing almost no errors, having the speed to run down anything that came in his direction. He is widely considered the best black shortstop of his day. He also taught Jackie Robinson how to turn a double play. Wells was also notable as being the first player to use a batting helmet after being hit and receiving a concussion while playing with the Newark Eagles. His first helmet was a construction helmet. Wells is a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame. On February 25th, 2022, the baseball field at Anderson High School in Austin, Texas, was dedicated in Wells's honor. The celebration included members of the Wells family, with the keynote presentation by Bob Kendrick, the president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. As far as his early life, Wells was born in Austin, Texas, and he attended Anderson High School in Austin. Wells played first professional baseball in 1923, playing one season for the Austin Black Senators of the Texas Colored League, a minor league for the Negro National League. He briefly attended Samuel Houston College in Austin before he was called up to the St. Louis team in the new National League. As far as his Negro League career, after a short stint with the St. Louis Giants, all right, give me a second here. Good. I did leave that in there. Gotta clean my specs off a little bit here. Otherwise, I'll be not seeing things quite correct here. Bear with me momentarily. All right, let me turn off the captioning here. Do chat there. All right. From 1932 to 1935, he played for the Chicago American Giants and played for the Newark Eagles from 1936 to 1939. While with the Eagles, Wells was part of the $1 Million infield consisting of Wells, Ray Dandridge, Dick Seay, and Mule Suttles. He played in Mexico in 1940 and 1941, where he said he experienced democracy, acceptance, and freedom. Wells was nicknamed El Diablo by Mexican fans for his extraordinary intensity, and the English translation, the Devil. followed him as a nickname in the United States. He returned to the Negro Leagues in 1942 as a player-manager for the Eagles and then went back to Mexico in 1943 and 44 seasons. Returning to the United States in 1945, Wells played for various Negro League teams through the 1950 season, including the Memphis Red Sox, where he played alongside his son Willie Wells Jr. in 1948. He then went to Canada as a player-manager for the Winnipeg Buffaloes of the Western Canadian Baseball League, remaining there until his retirement from actively playing baseball in 1954. Wells returned to the United States and continued as the manager of the Birmingham Black Barons. As far as later life and legacy, after his baseball career, Wells was employed at a New York City deli before returning to his birthplace, Austin, to look after his mother. He died of congestive heart failure in Austin in 1989. Wells was originally buried in the Evergreen Cemetery in Austin, Texas, but was reinterred in the Texas State Cemetery in Austin. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee in 1997 for his play in the Negro Leagues. He has also been inducted into the Mexican Professional Baseball Hall of Fame and Cuban Baseball Hall of Fame. Known statistics: he had a .319 career batting average, a .510 slugging percentage, 98 home runs, 644 runs scored, 399 runs batted in, and 750 games played. Stella Lee Wells, Willie's daughter, created a scholarship fund honoring her father, called the Stella Willie Wells Scholarship Fund. The fund awards scholarships at Houston Tilliston University in Austin. So there you have it. Short but sweet Willie Wells biography. Now we'll go over his statistics as for his induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Willie Wells was a shortstop born August 10, 1906 in Austin, Texas. Died January 22, 1989 at the age of 82 in Austin, Texas. He batted right, threw right. His Negro League debut, 1924 for the St. Louis Giants. His last Negro League appearance, 1948 for the Memphis Red Sox. The Negro League statistics: his batting average, .330, hits, 1,292. Home runs, 140. Runs batted in, 873. Stolen bases, 160. His managerial record, 64, 79, and 3. 64 wins, 79 losses, and 3 ties. Winning percentage of .449. Then his managerial record and baseball references are: as a player, the St. Louis Giants, 1924. The St. Louis Stars, 1924 to 31. The Chicago American Giants, 1929, 33 through 35. The Detroit Wolves, 1932. The Homestead Grays, 1932 to 1937. Kansas City Monarchs in 1932. The Newark Eagles, 1936 to 39 and 42 and 45. Baltimore Elite Giants in 1946, the Indianapolis Clowns in 1947, and the Memphis Red Sox in 1948. As a manager for the Newark Eagles, 1942 and 45, the New York Black Yankees, 1945, Indianapolis Clowns, 1947. Career highlights and awards: 10 times All-Stars, 1933, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39. 1939, 1942, 1942, and 1945. 2 times Negro National League pennant in 1928 and 1930, 2 times Cuban League MVP 1929-30 and 39-40, Negro League National Batting Champion 1930, Triple Crown 1930, Negro National League record for most home runs in a season with 27 in 1926. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1997. His election method was via the Veterans Committee. So there you go, Willie Wells in our first biography. Right? And our second one for our doubleheader today will be ZAC Wheat. ZAC Wheat. Okay, I'm going to scoot this over this way for now. Put ZAC Wheat right here as we get ready for him. Let's see. 3 days in a row. That's right there, David. You're on a roll. Appreciate you, brother. All right, Zachariah Zach Davis Wheat. Played for Brooklyn in the National League 1909 to 1926. And Philadelphia in the American League 1927. Brooklyn outfielder for 18 years. Holds Brooklyn records for games played 2,318, at bats 8,859, 2,804 hits, singles 2,038, doubles 464, triples 171, total bases 3, extra base hits 766, batted 375, and then 1923 and 375 in 1924, 359, 1925. League batting leader with 335, 918. And his league batting leader, he was the league batting leader with 335 in 1918. His lifetime batting average, 317 with 2,884 hits played and 2,406 games. So there we go. Zach Week is our second and final. And then we'll do our Fairfield Friday, and then we'll finish up. Maybe chit chat for a little bit. People have time if we have extra. Zach Wheat. Zachariah Davis Wheat was born May 23rd, 1888, and passed away on March 11th, 1972, at the age of 83. Nicknamed Buck, was an American professional baseball player. He played in Major League Baseball as a left fielder from 1909 to 1927, most notably as a member of the Brooklyn Dodgers, who were known as the Robins at the time. After 18 seasons in Brooklyn, he played his final season with the Philadelphia Athletics. Although Wheat spent the first part of his career playing in the dead ball era, he hit over 313 seasons and won the National League Batting Championship in 1918. He ended up his career with a .317 batting average and remains the Dodgers' all-time franchise leader in hits, doubles, triples, RBIs, and total bases. Wheat was also known as a stylish and graceful outfielder, leading the National League in left fielders and putouts 7 times and fielding percentage twice. Wheat was unanimously elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1959. His brother McKinley Mac Wheat also played in the major leagues, and the two were teammates in Brooklyn for 5 seasons. As far as his early life, born in Hamilton, Missouri, he was the son of Basil and Julia Wheat. His father was of English descent. For many years, it was believed that Wheat was at least partially of Cherokee descent, but according to the Society for American Baseball Research, this was likely untrue. As far as his career, we'll get into that in just a second here as I get a sip of water. Right. Refresh the chat real quick here so I know where I left off. There you go. 3 days in a row streak. Upcoming by continues. Right. So as far as his career, Wheat began his professional baseball career in 1906 for the Enterprise of the Kansas League, followed by Wichita in 1907, the Shreveport Pirates of the Texas League in 1908, and the Mobile Seagulls of the Southern Association in 1909. It was during that 1909 season that the Brooklyn Superbass of the National League purchased Wheat for $1,200, and he made his major league debut in September. Wheat batted with a corkscrew type of swing, and he held his hands down near the end of the bat, unlike most hitters during his time, a time noted as the deadball era. Along with his consistently high levels of hitting, he was also noted for his graceful and stylish defense. Wheat played his first full season in 1910, and he played every game in the Superbass with that season as the regular left fielder, leading the league in games played. He batted .284 that season, the second lowest average of his career, which led the team and was among the league leaders in hits, doubles, and triples. It was in 1911 that his reputation as a slugger began to take hold. Along with hitting .287, Wheat finished 8th in the league with 13 triples and slugged 5 home runs, in an era when players rarely hit double-digit home runs for a reason. 5 was enough people to take notice. Wheat continued his steady and consistent climb up the batting charts in 1912, hitting .305 and finishing the season among the league leaders in home runs and slugging percentage. Over the next 4 seasons, he continued to be among the leaders in many offensive categories, including home runs, batting average, slugging average, hits, doubles, triples, and RBIs. It was during the 1912 season that Wheat married Daisy Kerr Forsman. His wife quickly became his de facto agent, encouraging him to hold out for a better contract each season. Each time Wheat held out, he received more money. The club, not wanting to lose one of its best hitters and team's most valuable player, this tactic of threatening to hold out served him well during and throughout his career, including during World War I era, when he raised and sold mules to the United States Army as pack animals. Wheat claimed that he was making so much money from his business that he wouldn't need to play baseball at all. Okay. The team, fearing that they might lose a great player during the prime of his career, succumbed to his demands every year. In 1916, Wheat topped off the seasons with a finish in the top 10 in all of the above categories, topping the league in total bases and slugging percentage. He also had a career high hitting streak, which reached 29 games. The Brooklyn Robins won the National League's pennant that season. In the World Series, they faced the Boston Red Sox, who had the formidable pitching rotation of Ernie Shore, Dutch Leonard, Carl Mays, and Babe Ruth. The Red Sox won the series 4-1, holding the Robins to a .200 batting average and Wheat to a sultry .211. During the 1917 and 18 seasons, Wheat hit well, but missed many games due to injuries. He had tiny feet, around size 5, and this is believed to be the cause of many nagging ankle injuries that caused him to miss many games in his career. However, Wheat led the league in batting average for the only time in his career with a 335 batting average. His highest average up to that point, despite being known as a slugger and consistently placing in the top 10 in home runs. Wheat hit no home runs that season and had just hit one the prior season. Not until Rod Carew in 1972 would another player win a batting title without hitting a home run during that season. Starting in 1919, we returned to the league slugging leaders once again as the baseball began to become livelier. The Robins made their second World Series appearance in 1920, this time facing up against the Cleveland Indians. The Robins lost this series as well, 5-2, although Wheat's series average was 333. Wheat's statistics climbed during his new live era of baseball, reaching double-digit home runs for the first time with 14 in 1921. And again, 3 more times in the next 4 years. Wheat hit 320 or higher every season from 1920. A subtle, long-lasting friction existed between Wheat and his manager, Wilbert Robinson. The friction reportedly stemmed from Robinson's belief that Wheat pursued the manager's job behind his back. When the owner, Charles Ebbets, died in 1925, new team president Ed McKeever assigned Robinson to the front office and named Wheat as player manager. Newspapers confirm that he managed the Dodgers for 2 weeks. McKeever caught pneumonia at Ebbets' funeral and died soon afterward, and Robinson quickly returned to the manager's position. As it turned out, Wheat never again managed in the majors, much to his disappointment. Moreover, Wheat's 1925 managerial stint never made it into the official records. In 1931, Steve McKeever, Ed's brother, hired Wheat as coach, leading to widespread speculation that he was being groomed for the manager's spot, threatening Robinson's job for a second time in 7 years. And he treated his former star as coldly as ever. Wheat was signed to the Philadelphia Athletics after his release from Brooklyn in 1927. After the season, he was released again. This time he signed and played. This time he signed and played for the minor league Minneapolis Millers of the American Association. Wheat played very little that season due to a heel injury and retired from playing the following season. He still holds the Dodgers franchise record for hits, doubles, triples, and total bases. As far as his career statistics, in 2,410 games over 19 seasons, Wheat posted a 317 batting average, 2,884 for 106, with in 12 World Series games in 1916 and 1920, he batted 283, 13 for 46, with 4 runs, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 3 RBIs, and 3 walks. As far as his post-career, after Wheat retired from baseball, he moved back to his 160-acre farm in Polo, Missouri, until the Great Depression forced him to sell it in 1932. He moved to Kansas City, Missouri, where he operated a bowling alley with Colton Tierney. Wheat later became a police officer. During his duties as an officer in 1936, he crashed his vehicle while pursuing a felon and nearly died. Following 5 months in the hospital after the incident, he moved his family to Sunrise Beach, Missouri, a resort town on a lake in the Ozarks, where he opened a 46-acre hunting and fishing resort. Wheat was the first voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee in 1957, but could not be inducted because he had not been retired for the required 30 years. A committee unanimously elected him in 1959. In 1981, Lawrence Ritter and Donald Honig included him in their book, The 100 Greatest Baseball Players of All Time. In 2006, the stretch of Route 13 that runs through Caldwell County, Missouri, was named the ZAC Memorial Highway. Right? Due to the long belief about his supposed Cherokee ancestry, Wheat was featured in baseball's League of Nations, a tribute to Native Americans in baseball, in a 2008 exhibit at the Iroquois Indian Museum in Howell's Cave, New York. Wheat died of a heart attack on March 11, 1972. And his legacy that he leaves the American Legion post in Sunrise Beach, Missouri, where Wheat lived following his retirement, as is named Zachary Davis Wheat Post 624 for the American Legion, Sunrise Beach, Missouri, in his honor. So there you have it. His Hall of Fame induction information coming up to close us out here. Zach Wheat, again, was a left fielder born May 23rd, 1888, in Hamilton, Missouri, in the United States. Died March 11th, 1972, again at the age of 83. And that took place in Sedalia, Missouri. He batted left through right his MLB debut September 11th, 1909, for the Brooklyn Superbats. Last MLB appearance again, September 21st, 1927, for the Philadelphia Athletics was his last MLB appearance. His MLB statistics, batting average is career long 317, 2,884 hits, 132 home runs, 1,248 runs batted in. Teams he played for, again, are the Brooklyn Superbats, the Dodgers, the Robins, 1909 to 1926, and the Philadelphia Athletics, 1927. And his career highlights and awards: National League batting champion in 1918, a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted 1,918. Oh, he was National League batting champion in 1918, and became a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1959. His election method was through the Veterans Committee. So there you have it. Zach Wheat's biography. We'll put that on the side burner here too. That finishes out our week. All right. Chuck Nasty Sports might be here for the end. We're getting ready to finish up, Chuck. All we got to do is this Fairfield. I'm going to do a Fairfield, see if we can find anything good in it. It's my last one in my archives till I get my new supplies coming in, maybe next week. We will see. Let's see what we can find in this Fairfield. Let's see when this one was packaged. Okay, this one looks like it was February of 2024, so it should be this fairly new repack. We got a pack of cards in here. Kind of big. No, that's a Don Ross pop-up cards. Oh wow, I don't think we got some of these before. What year is this one? Not there. Just but 30. That's different. I don't know if we've got one of these before. The box is empty. Let's set that off to the side here, and I'll put that in my Fairfield repacks area. Okay. Let's see who we can get here. These, and then we'll do the pack last. So we do have a rookie card for Logan Allen. That's a Bowman. Jeter Downs for the Red Sox. That was the Cleveland Indians there. Then we got the New York Yankees, Jordan Montgomery. Nick Banks, Bowman first, rookie. Okay. Then we've got a Josh Hader with the Milwaukee Brewers. And we've got a Brian Dubois rated rookie. I'll just separate the rookies out that I know they're rookies. Michael Lee Fetters with the Angels rated rookie. I don't think we had any other. Did I have a first in here? Or did I already set that one up? I think I did. There's a rookie card, though. Logan Allen. That one's not a rookie. That one's not a rookie. That one's not a rookie. Okay. Let's see who we can get here. Miguel Rojas with the Miami Marlins. Not a rookie. Delino De Shields with the Expos. Alvin Davis with the Seattle Mariners. We got a Mariner sighting. Bowman Chrome, Bowman first. Yep. All right. Then we got a Jack Clark with the Padres, 40 years of baseball. Then we've got a Chris Murphy, Bowman first. Oh my word. I'm going to leave you lay down. Keep falling on me. Marquis Grissom with the Expos rated rookie. And we've got Shea Langoliers rookie with the Oakland A's. Then we've got Edward Cabrera, big league. Gene Segura with the Miami Marlins. Then we've got Andrew Vaughn with the Chicago White Sox. Derek Hall, big league rookie. Chad Kruger with the Rangers. 89 rookie. We got Ian Bell, Bowman. Not a rookie. First Bowman card for the San Francisco Giants, Ronnie Ray. That was printed on the card. Rob Nev, San Francisco Giants. Armando Benitez, New York Mets. And Trevor Hoffman. Trevor Hoffman. And Trevor Hoffman's a Hall of Famer, isn't he? Am I thinking the right one? Yeah, Trevor Hoffman. First Hall of Famer sighting. Trevor Hoffman on that card there. All right. Then we've got Freddie Garcia with the Seattle Mariners. All right. Next up we got is Tampa Bay, Greg Vaughn. insert, that's for sure. Kelly Downs, player. Mike Moore with the Seattle Mariners. That's 3 Seattle Mariners now, right? Oh, we're doing pretty good. 3 Mariners so far. Sometimes we might not get any. Juan Beringer with the Twins. Randy Myers with the Mets. Draft pick, Tony McKnight with the Astros. Now appearing, Alex Ocha with the New York Mets. That's his rookie card. John Candelaria, that Candyman. Pretty sure I've got that one, but I'll double check to make sure. Ruben Sierra, Flair, outfield. Not a rookie card. Trevor Hoffman. Here we go, another Trevor Hoffman, Hall of Famer. Joe Klink with the Oakland A's. Danny Heap with the Dodgers. Carmen Castillo with the Indians. Brad Wellman with the Royals. Ed Hearn with the Royals. Looks like that's a third-year card. Started with the Mets. R.J. Reynolds with the Pirates. All right, next we've got is, we got a gold or a star. That's an insert card. Somebody must have snuck that in there and didn't realize it. Injinru League Leader card. That's pretty cool. Nice little inserter. Set that one. I'll kind of set that one as a semi-hit. Oh, another one. Another one. Wade Davis with the Colorado Rockies. Another Stars and Stripes. We got another one in here. Oh, three back-to-backs. These like what year was this? I don't think that was 2020. 2020. Jesse Winker with the Cincinnati Reds. That's 3 of those Gold Star cards there. Alfredo Griffin with the Athletics. David Cone with the Kansas City Royals. Then we've got James Mouton with the Astros. Mike Lacoste with the Giants. Todd Burns with the Athletics. Keith Moreland with the Cubs. And Randy Wolf with the Philadelphia Phillies. Pretty cool there. All right, now let's do the Don Russ pack. Back in the day, 35 cents. Collect all 63 pieces to complete the puzzle. 1 pop-up, 3 puzzle pieces, and 5 all-star cards. I haven't seen one of these packs in a while, and we got a puzzle piece for Warren Spahn. Warren Spahn puzzle piece. We got the Mark McGwire pop-up. So Mark McGwire pop-up, star player. Then we got a Ryan Sandberg. That's a Hall of Famer. Paul Molitor. That's a Hall of Famer, all-star. We got Riverfront Stadium. Riverfront Stadium. These are what, 89 Don Russ, right? Ozzie Smith and Kirby Puckett. 2 more Hall of Famers. That was good for a Hall of Famer pack there. We got 4 Hall of Famers at it. 4 Hall of Famers. Got Kirby Puckett, Ozzie Smith, Paul Molitor, and Ryan Sandberg, Rhino. And 2 Trevor Hoffmans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Hall of Famers. We got the 3 Stars cards. Star borders. I think the regular border did not look like this, so I don't know if these were part of These are all out of Series 1. Yeah. So those are really cool. I like that. And then we did get 3 Seattle Mariners, a puzzle piece, Mark McGuire pop-up, Riverfront Stadium, some base cards, a John Candelaria, and a few rookie cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and 13. All right, so 13 rookies. Let me put this off to the side here. Let me get this out right now. Let's get everybody logged in for the 2-minute warning. Okay. Wait until 4 o'clock, so it'll make it easy. Then we'll end this out here. There we go. It's 4 o'clock. Okay. What do we got so far? We got Dragon Fan is still not here with a +1. Then we've got Natty Ice cards. Chuck Nasty Sports. Chuck. All right, what do we got? One more minute to go. 1 more minute to go to get your final entries in. So, is Bernie still here? Did Bernie oh, there we go. I see Bernie's up there. Bernie was here. Okay, Chuck's here. God is great. God is great hanging out around here. Did he take off already? And then we got Lockin. Lockin was in here. Don't see Lockin in here still. And Matty Ice cards. Got the Matty Ice. And Yoda Papa Vintage. I did see him. Okay, so anybody else before we end it here? We've got and the end of stream 2-minute warning. So until then, you all have a great and wonderful weekend. We will see you around the house on 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, November the 19th, as we get ready to round up this month, this coming next week. Okay? I think we might be able to start November off before the end, so then we'll have a November-December giveaway. So this is going to be the October and November, overflowed into November before we filled it up. And we're about to finish it. So it might just be a December. It just depends on when we finish out the count. So until then, let me turn the camera around real quick, get ready to say my signature goodbye. Then we will see you all around the channels for sure. So this is Don Blumdahl, Hall of Fame Collectibles and More, having been live with you for our Hall of Fame biography episode 322 and 323, Willie, Wells, and ZAC Week with our Fairfield Friday that's down there. Appreciate everybody being here. And until we meet again, this is Don Blumdahl, Hall of Fame Collectibles and more. Until next week, as David says, and as he does on all his streams, it's not just words, but be blessed. Y'all take care and have a wonderful and blessed day, okay? We'll see you around the channels. Bye for now.